Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Wiki National Council of Holistic Wellness and Resorts, I welcome you all to another session of Wiki Holistic Saturdays. This is a forum where we bring you conversations with experts in the wellness industry, touching upon various topics that affect our lives and influence our lives. I'm Shivani Mohan, representing the Wiki State Council in Telangana. Women's Day just passed by, and today we are delving into a topic which is very relevant to women, although I'm sure men also have certain concerns regarding the same. Today, our topic is body acceptance. In recent times, if we notice that our looks have started taking preeminence in different aspects of life, whether we like it or not, the way we look often determines and defines the opportunities we get in life, right from our career to our relationships to our social circle. Although it is good to have a fit and a beautiful body, nothing wrong with that. And it's also good to be well groomed and presentable. But sometimes we get obsessed with the looks. Where does that happen? Where does body shaming or low self esteem come into play? And how can we create a healthy culture of body acceptance? Let's find out more about this topic that I'm sure everybody tussles with every day. And we have just the right person with us. Our guest speaker today is Hemlata Rathi, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Soul Wellness and Beauty Spas in Hyderabad. These are a chain of wonderful spas, and in a career spanning 22 years, she has helped coach many personalities find their optimum level of fitness and groom them, even in terms of looks. Um, at the same time, she is very, very vocal about body acceptance, and this was one of the topics suggested by her, which I welcomed. So, without much further ado, I would like to introduce Hemlata. She has almost 22 years of experience in nutrition, fitness, wellness, and beauty related services. And having dealt with so many diverse clients, her experience is broad based and her suggestions are always holistic in nature. Welcome, Hemlata, for joining us for this interesting session on Wiki.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Shivani. And I'm really grateful to Shivani to give me this opportunity to get connected with Vicky, the National Council of Wellness and Resorts, where I'm getting a chance to get connected with all you guys on a very special and a much neglected topic, I would say, very important, but a neglected topic called body acceptance. So today we are here all to exchange our views on it. I'll be giving you some, some insights about this topic. Plus, I would also welcome to have your queries and questions regarding it. So today, as we start with the topic, Shivani, can I take over for the
Sure.
topic?
I would
Can
just
I
like to
start?
start with one simple question that is body acceptance yet another millennial term, or is it a serious issue today?
Very, very true. So that's I think, the most perfect and bonus question which to start with is because body acceptance, as the term says, nowadays, as we have gone through body positivity, body shaming, trolling, all these things happening, it's people think it's overrated. But no, definitely body acceptance is one of the most important concept, which is not just a static statement that we have to accept our body over our looks, and we have to accept our body over the looks towards a healthy lifestyle, but it is actually a complete process. It is a process, it's a movement which every individual goes through it at every stage of life. So today being we are connected on the Women's Day month, so I would be concentrating more on the women body acceptance part. So every woman goes through many different stages of life where she has to come across this body acceptance, and she can emerge out and evolve out and transform herself in a very better human being with a better set of mind, better healthy body, healthy gut, and succeed in doing whatever the duties she is, whatever responsibilities, whatever job profiles they are into. Women can definitely exceed to the best.
So, do you think women are they have more issues with body acceptance? And what are the different stages in which there is more problem in this area?
Yeah, so today I would like to get in the knowledge of women
There is some
designed to give life and nurture life. So we are very specially made complex, beautiful bodies by God. So there are three stages in a woman's life. When they come across, they definitely have to, proper guidance regarding body acceptance. One is puberty, second is childbirth, third is menopausal. And there is one more man-made stage, that is the pre-bridal, शादी होने से पहले. So the first thing, yeah. So the first stage, as I say, is your puberty time, which usually now starts at a very, very young age of 10 years, 8 years to 10 years time. Not like previously, we used to get this around 14 to 15 years, where the girls used to get bit mature.
yes.
Confused, they fall prey to wrong diet practices, they fall prey for eating disorders like bulimia, anorexia, and they want to, because they compare themselves with the looks of their peers, and they want to see that, they are also like a little fat, also here and there upsets them to the limit where they fall prey for such kind of disorders. So I think this should be a crucial topic which should be introduced in every school for kids around at this age when they just enter the puberty line. And even they get conscious of their body. They get conscious of the body shapes which are changing. So they may get into wrong postures, hunchbacks, wrong eating habits will also destroy their whole, skin texture, hair texture, and fatigue, and their best in, because this is the time when they should be learning all the abilities of the further life. So now if we introduce this and make them with a better mindset, just imagine how beautifully they will shape up their life with a positive outlook towards fitness, balanced diet, and everything over just the petty looks for what they fall for wrong diets and disorders. And then
Okay.
as the second stage,
Social media also plays a very important role in influencing youngsters because they follow celebrities and they follow influencers and who always look perfect, and that is how they get into this contest with each other for likes and comments. And I mean, our lives are so public these days because of social media and under constant scrutiny. So maybe that also makes things worse. And how can we sensitize our teenagers to, step back and be a little more realistic about their bodies?
yes, definitely. Our society is more a photo dominated society. We have our visuals make a very big impact on us. When we see someone in a perfect body, a perfect shape, automatically it goes into the mind that, oh, this is a perfect person. She can achieve anything in life. She can, no, this is the passport for her better future, or getting a better life partner, entering a dream job or anything. But how far it is, like if someone is having a perfect weight also, How do you know that she has a perfect body? By just looking at the person, you can't make out. We have to teach our youngsters that even if these influencers or the celebrities are posting their perfect bodies because they are in that career, there's a whole team behind who is taking care of their things. And nowadays they are also coming up with, our celebrities are also now well versed by opening their lifestyle, like their eating habits, their exercising habits, like how Karina promotes ghee, you should be eating ghee, how Shilpa Shetty promotes yoga, so and how Milind Soman promotes the barefoot walking. So all these things have really worked. Milind Soman's mother at age 84 is doing the hiking. She has started her fitness journey at
Also
age
marathon.
60. Yes, marathon, and she started her fitness journey at age 60. So, all these things we should help our youngsters to understand and filter the social media and take the better part of it and accept the strengths of those celebrities whom they look forward to, whom they idolize to, and not just the looks. So, the
So the
body
idea is
acceptance
to
comes there.
encourage them to focus on health rather than just looks. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes, because if you focus on your health, automatically your looks will be healthy. A healthy person will have a great mindset. A healthy person will have a better communication with anyone around. A healthy person, after, once they, whatever their strengths are, will be enhanced more better. They will be able to show their abilities to the best, perform to the best. Their performances in any field they are will be better. So automatically, a person who is best is liked most in the society, and even they would like to. It's a wrong thing which, which starts, like, the society also promotes sometimes, like, as I told you, the man-made shadi wala stage
Yeah.
where they say कि
These
बहुत
are the
दुबले
funny
हो
culture.
जाओ, या हाँ
Exactly.
दुबले हो जाओ, फिर उस लहंगे में प्यारे लगोगे, इस लाइफस्टाइल में आप अच्छे लगोगे. तो इससे अच्छा है कि you should teach them that, see, you have beautiful skin, take care of your skin. Just because of that 1 or 2 kg extra, don't go for starvation diets, don't dehydrate yourself, so that at the end of the time when your marriage comes, you would be maybe wearing the best designer clothes, doing the best makeup. Still, if you are not enjoying it because your mindset, you're mentally haggard, you're fatigued because you have gone for some any starvation type of diets or any wrong diet pattern which you have followed, you're not going to enjoy that moment. You won't have the best memories of that moment.
Perfect. And now let's move on to the next stage. I think pregnancy is one stage where every woman goes through major changes in the body, and even post natal. Your body has stretch marks, and you have invariably put on weight, and then coming back, and you're taking care of a baby. So that also causes a lot of stress on women. How can women cope better at accepting their bodies at that stage?
Yeah, very true. So that is the time when the ladies go through a major hormonal change, a major body shaping change. But that time, body acceptance, I have seen, comes as an excuse for them. We should not allow them, we should teach them that it is not an excuse that अब तो शादी हो गई, बच्चा हो गया, अब मैं एक बच्चे की माँ हूँ, तो it is fine if I have this. Yeah, in fact, they should not feel bad about those stretch marks. They should be proud that those were their beauty marks, and they have transformed themselves. They have evolved themselves as a woman, and now that it's the right time to take care of their health much more better. Because that time you should not, because you have feeding, so you maybe your structure, your if you don't take a proper posture, you may bend down, you may have spine problems, back problems. So rather than that, if you take care of your health, automatically you will lose also that extra kgs, and that excuse of being a mother and दो के लिए खाना है, एक की जगह दो के लिए खाना है क्योंकि I'm feeding. All these things also should not be the excuse. You should in fact eat healthy, eat balanced, and not food which is just for the taste, or you want to just because that's the excuse that you have been a mother and 1 2 4 kilo extra bhi rahega to chalega. So don't use it as an excuse. Use it as your strength. Eat healthy. Incorporate a better fitness regime so that you can take care of the baby much better in a better mental state, so that even you transfer better vibrations to the baby and you make her also more confident like you.
Okay. And now moving on to perimenopause or menopause, that is another major stage in women's life.
Yeah, that is where, Shivani, what happens usually at this stage, women at around 40, 45, when they go towards their 40, nowadays it's the early menopause stage for everyone, the lifestyle disorders start creeping in. If you don't maintain your lifestyle properly, इस समय लेडीज यूजुअली क्या एक्सक्यूज होता है कि बॉस हो गया सब, अब हम तो आराम करेंगे, अब हम आराम से सोफे के सामने बैठ के अपना टीवी सीरियल देखूंगी, और मुझे क्यों जाना है अभी जिम, अभी मुझे थोड़ी ना टाइट जीन्स पहननी है या शॉर्ट स्कर्ट पहनना है. सो दैट काइंड टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स स्टार्ट क्रीपिंग इन, एंड देन रॉन्ग ईटिंग हैबिट्स make you fall for those lifestyle disorders like diabetes, hypertension. So that is not where you accept your body the way it is. That is the wrong body acceptance. We have to teach them at this stage that this is the right time where you accept a healthy, balanced lifestyle, do a lifestyle modification for yourself, so that you have a wonderful and successful and a healthy years ahead, and you age gracefully. Even if those wrinkles coming on the face should be welcomed with a smile, that this is what I have achieved in my experience and this is what is my beauty, and not just go for wrong treatments. Usually, it's not about just the weight, also about the looks, because many things changes. Your hair starts thinning away. So if you take care of your diet properly, a healthy hair will look much more better than fragile and brittle and frizzy hair. So it's when even your skin, if you don't take care, menopausal is the time when you have all the skin problems, pigmentations, and everything creeping up. So that is the time when you maintain your proper eating habits and balanced diets with a proper exercise regime.
Okay. But does society really let us accept our bodies? Because, we have grown up with stereotypes in whether we see movies or advertising or even women's magazine. Open any glossy women's magazine and you'll see article on how to, decrease the size of your waist. And, it's very focusing on the inches or numbers. And I think we have started um, counting everything right from our daily steps to how many inches we are today. Is that a healthy trend, or should we, just avoid that?
See,
Falling to
the
that?
thing is, once if you educate yourself, once you become, aware of what body acceptance is and taking care, overlooking the looks. If you see a nice model wearing a very perfect with a perfect body, just imagine how did she get into that? What kind of strength training she had must be doing. Look at her toned abs. So how did she achieve those abs? What kind of diet she must be taking? Rather than just seeing that, oh God, like look at her, I can't be like her, so it is okay. ये सब तो इन लोगों का हाँ
Reminds me of the
photography.
lockdown when almost all of them went to Maldives and they were being
Yes,
their bikini bikinis and
yes,
we
and
all doing our housework. So, often there is comparison that they live such glamorous lives. So why
yeah,
don't we emulate them? In any case, I think it's a very personal decision. But
yes,
you must be coming across a lot of people who have been on the starvation diet and they have suffered major disorders in terms
yes.
of their health. Is it ever too late to adopt this philosophy, or we can turn around at any time and
Yeah.
accept our bodies?
It's never too late to start, every day is a new day. It's never too late. But I have seen people losing the whole digestion process, getting into severe constipations and having major because, gut bacteria, as even sleep pattern and gut bacteria, you can check on my Insta pages. I have given them the most importance in life, because for going for starvation diets, wrong diets, they spoil everything in their, body. The metabolic rate and everything is spoiled. And then even working out just for 15 days and saying that अरे मेरा weight lose नहीं हो रहा है, so that is not way of life. Do we brush only for 2 days in the month and say कि अरे दांत clean क्यों नहीं है? अपने अगर 2 ही दिन नहाते हैं दिन में महीने में और कहेंगे कि बॉस मैं मेरे से गंदी स्मेल क्यों आ रही है, उस तरह अगर आप 4 दिन एक्सरसाइज करोगे तो चौथे दिन आपके वेइंग स्केल पे या आपके इंचेस में फर्क नहीं आएगा. इट विल टेक सम टाइम. इट्स अ कांस्टेंट. इट शुड बी अ वे ऑफ लाइफ. You brush your teeth every day, you take bath every day, you exercise every day. The pattern of exercise can be decided by you. You can do yoga, strength training, functional training as per your age type, as per you want, your passion, what you have for, and also balanced diet. Balanced diet nowadays. Now you must have in one of the recent interview I saw Shilpa Shetty, who promotes, who's the biggest influencer for proper health and fitness and yoga. She said the fat diets like keto. She said जो करे keto उसे पीटो, because they are taking out the whole major imbalancing the diet by just concentrating on one of the components like only protein, and neglecting the other components, and creating an imbalance which eventually will have definitely effects on your complete body structure inside plus outside.
Okay. So can a diet also help with body acceptance? Like what kind of diet? And we've heard of eating mindfully these days. That's the catchphrase nowadays. So what would you advise in terms of diet to make body acceptance a way of life?
Yeah. So body acceptance may see my diet pattern is, we call it as intellectual nutrition. Intellectual nutrition means like how, suppose if you even go to buy a sari, you see 10 saris and then you pick up. So why do you want to pick up a diet which your friend must have done to lose that 2 kgs and immediately incorporate it for yourself? It's not true
I've
because
seen
your
these
body type is
diets
different.
circulated
Yeah.
on WhatsApp and but
WhatsApp, and you start following it. Yeah, because your pattern is different, your body structure, your body acceptance is different, your medical conditions may be different, your stage of life, your age, everything differs. So you have to understand as per your, listen to your body, listen to the things which are naturally done by your ancestors, which are proven by your ancestors on a constant, like how ghee, how Karina Kapoor says that ghee is the best thing to increase your metabolic rate. Also, if you do take them, it is going to give you nice skin, nice hair, and plus it is the good fat which is required for your mental ability also to be at its best. So this way you should understand the proper thing. You take help, even if you want to take help on it, take proper help. Don't just follow generically anyone, like just because this diet was done by someone and she has got the results. You don't know what other things that girl must be going through. Maybe you have a more stressful life than the other person, or every person is an individual, so every person will have a different approach towards its diet. So diet definitely helps, but it should be for your own. It should not be a just of be of like सब पूरी एक कॉम कल्ट चल रहा है तो कीटो करना है तो कीटो ही करना है, इंटरमीडिएंट करना है तो इंटरमीडिएंट ही करना है. So it should not be that way. It should be a complete sustainable diet.
So how can we sensitize our families? Because often in our families we have different age groups, and if we come across somebody with low self-esteem, I'm sure you also come across such clients who have kind of given up. How do you build up their confidence and help them accept their bodies?
Yeah.
Because if
So
you
this.
go into right from I would say like body shaming happens on the color of skin. I was reading about it recently. Even if like a boy is a little feminine in nature, that also happens. If a girl acts like a tomboy, people start commenting. And body weight, of course, people who are overweight are conscious, but even people who are too skinny, they are also made to feel awkward. So why do people like to comment on others, and how can we stop that or sensitize?
Yeah,
There.
so there are very simple tips which you can follow even when we get clients like this, where they get the whole family has to contribute to it. If you feel that there is something wrong is going with one individual in the family and you get aware of it, that's the first thing that you have achieved. That getting aware that this person needs
Oh,
help. And second is, first is the awareness that you come to know that something is wrong. Accept that okay, something is wrong. Don't just put it behind the closet. So work towards its progress. So as I say, body acceptance doesn't mean कि जैसी है जैसे है उसे ऐसे ही रहने दो. No, body acceptance is accept your flaws, accept your strengths, now start working towards it. So working first is you have to first enhance your strength so that the flaws actually 99.99% gets all automatically resolved when you enhance your strength. Still, if there are few things which are left, they can be corrected once your self-confidence, your self-esteem comes back. So those flaws seem to be really minimalistic, which used to be like a big, huge problem for you. So first, work on your strength, focus on your strength, be positive, compliment others freely. Make your kids also come into the habit. When you compliment others, you give them a very good vibe. Automatically, others will also start seeing your strengths. If you
so I
start
think that's a
commenting
very
wrong,
relevant point. We should create a culture of appreciating the strengths
yes,
of every person around us. We have some interesting questions also coming up. I saw a very nice one. How does one deal with body acceptance if they have a hysterectomy at a young age? So, we are talking about healthy bodies, but often
yes,
we do have certain ailments or
elements,
disease.
yeah.
How do we cope up with this kind of a
Yes.
situation?
Yeah, so suppose unfortunately you have come for any medical ailment like a hysterectomy done at a younger age. So all your hormones, the ladies' hormones, what we call estrogen and everything, come out. They get disturbed, and your aging starts much faster. So what you can do is there are estrogen-rich food which can be taken. Exercises will release the hormones which will help to keep you younger inside also. And even if hysterectomy is done, that is not the end of life. That is not that is the end where hysterectomy usually is done after 45, 50 when people get menopausal problems. I myself have gone under hysterectomy at age of 40. So I have also and because it may be because I had twins, I had difficult pregnancy, and my there were many other medical complications. So it may happen to anyone. That doesn't mean that it stops you from building a healthy lifestyle, which makes you much more a better person in mind, in body, and in harmony with mind and body. So that is more important. You should, you have cancer survivors. I have so many patients who go through this kind of problem. Unfortunately, this disease still doesn't have a perfect remedy at our place. This crops up at a very wrong age also. So how to fight in which the looks changes, you lose hair, there is problem in many other things also. You are totally disturbed, and still there are survivors who have fought through it and became a much more better person, a healthier person
I've
before what they had.
I've
Yeah.
seen some wonderful cancer survivors. Um, okay, now the other end of the spectrum, that can we use body acceptance as an excuse? I mean, there are certain people who are just lazy, who don't want to do anything, and they just sit on the couch and they say that, okay, God made me like this. So,
Yes.
what do I do about it? How do we cope with that situation?
So this is the exactly the other side of body acceptance, which people think that मैं जैसी हूँ वैसे ही ठीक हूँ, अब मुझे और कुछ नहीं करना है, I am fine with. That is not that body acceptance. That's what I have been telling, that the attitude, like like we have, some people have this fatitude, we call it fatitude, that fat है तो ठीक है, it's fine. It is that is the first stage. Okay, you are not disturbing, you are not getting mentally disturbed, and you are not getting obsessed because you are fat, is the first positive thing. But ये जैसा है वो वैसा ही रहने दें, और उसको उसकी वजह से एक अनहेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल अपना लें कि 2 किलो की जगह 4 किलो भी बढ़ जाएगा तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, दैट इज द रॉन्ग वे यू आर गोइंग. So that means you have to reverse back to the first stage and take the other way round, that okay, even if I'm fat, let me work towards my fitness. Let me go to the gym to see that my heart rate is at a proper thing. Let me do a better bone health by attending classes, rather than saying कि बॉस जिम करने से मेरा वेट कम नहीं होता है, ये करने से मुझे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. तो वर्क ऑन योर फिटनेस. You be a fitter person, even if you are a fatter person, try to climb those three staircases without panting. Try to be on your feet throughout the day without having aches and pains. So that is also a great achievement. Not just fat and thin is the only criteria we should see for.
Okay. So one has also heard of these labels, pear-shaped body, apple-shaped body. Can we ever change them, or are we just born and we'll, end up being the same throughout our life? When bodies will change, I mean, from what they
तो
are.
जेनेटिकली देर आर, पीपल से जेनेटिकली हम ऐसे ही हैं क्योंकि हमारे जीन्स में ऐसे हैं. एंड दिस एप्पल शेप, पेयर शेप, all these are man-made terms. See, we are not any body. There should be only two type of body types: healthy, unhealthy, or it should be like fit or unfit. And that should be on a particular parameters. That the parameters should be weight. The major problem what we feel that the healthy and unhealthy parameter is your weight. If you are weighing 50 kgs, you are healthy. If you are weighing 65 kgs, you are unhealthy. No, the parameters are how good you are at your, you don't get fatigue during the day. Your general energy levels are better. In the morning, how you are energetic, the same you are energetic in the night. You are able to give your best mental decisions or any kind of work you are doing. You are at your best throughout the day. You can climb those stairs and not get breathless. These are the parameters should be there for healthy and unhealthy. The same way it is for, you should not take it in the other way around. कि weight है, thin है, fat है, and all these things.
Okay. So I think we need to create a culture of body positivity. So how does body positivity lead to body acceptance? As a parting note, I mean, I think we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
time.
very true.
Any
Yes.
tips?
So body positivity is the first stage of body acceptance. That accept your body in a positive way. Like how I was telling you कि हम मोटे हैं तो ठीक है is not a positive way. हम मोटे हैं तो हमें fitter कैसे होना है is the positive way. So body positivity is the first stage of body acceptance, and slowly, steadily progress towards your healthy lifestyle so that you are in harmony with your inner self and the outer self and give best to the world.
So I think being in harmony with our inner and outer self would be the best way to put it. And also how we deal with situations, how our behavior is to other people. And let's also focus on developing well rounded personalities where we just don't get totally obsessed by looks, but try to be better human beings with positivity and grace. That is the learning from this talk. Thank you so much, Hemlata, for this stimulating talk, which will encourage many people to adopt better lifestyles and body acceptance.
It was great pleasure, and the pleasure is totally mine to get connected with you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.